Hi everybody, welcome to the News OK Planet 46 Comics Podcast Halloween special. Kyle, what's going on this week?
We got some great stuff. We've got a crazy Superman fan, Avengers trailer sweded, and Sterling Gates comes to Oklahoma.
All right, very cool. So you may have noticed it's our Halloween special. We've done this for I think 3 years in a row.
Yeah, we placed a bet, or have just a friendly bet on who's going to win between OU and Mizzou football season, and OU won this year, so I had to come dressed as a superhero.
All right, you make a very fine Logan.
Something like that.
And if you check out the blog or the Weekend Look, you'll get some recommendations of Halloween comics to check out, including Vampirella Archives, James Robinson's Vampirella Masters Volume 6, of course, Batman Long Halloween, I told you to read a lot of times, and some more recommendations. Check out the blog for that.
Speaking of dressing up crazy for Halloween, one Superman fan kind of took it to the extreme.
Yeah, Herbert Chavez, a 35-year-old fashion designer from the Philippines, has had surgery and all kinds of stuff to look like Superman, especially the Christopher Reeve version, according to CNN. He's undergone dozens of cosmetic procedures, including nose jobs and chin implants.
Wow. I don't know. I mean, that's a little crazy.
That's a little more than I'm doing for my Halloween costume. But speaking of dressing up, what are you guys going to dress up for Halloween? That's our question of the day.
Yeah, so just leave in the comments. It's our question of the day. What are you going to be for Halloween?
All right, very cool. So hey, another thing that involves dressing up and running around like crazy is this Avengers sweded trailer.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
This is from Brian Harley, who put it up on YouTube. The Avengers sweded. They've got cardboard buildings and Mighty Mug, Iron Man flying around.
That's what I was most impressed of. I mean, it probably maybe took them, $300 or $400 just to make everything and all the time to sit there and cut out everything, and, paint everything and all that other stuff. So, I mean, obviously it's super nerdy, but it's pretty awesome.
Pretty hilarious. Okay, and hey, right here in Oklahoma, this is coming up next Wednesday. Our friend Sterling Gates, a writer for DC, Dynamite, other companies, is going to be signing actually at my store, Speeding Bullet Comics in Norman. So if you want to come check that out, meet Sterling, meet me, Kyle, maybe we can get you to come down.
There we go.
Anyway, so check out the website, speedingbulletcomics.com, for more info about that. We're glad to have him back in town again.
Cool. Let's get the review file.
All right, very good.
I think I'm going to have you get the comics on this one. All right, Wolverine and the X-Men. Number 1, this is after
X-Men Schism.
Yeah.
Wolverine goes and starts his own sort of school, like the Professor Xavier school. This is the Jean Grey school, and he's training young mutants. And in this issue, they're trying to get approval from some type of state licensing agency. And of course, as you can imagine, things go kind of crazy.
Yeah, stuff blowing up.
Yeah,
all kinds of craziness.
It's
a pretty thick issue.
Yeah, I liked it. It's Chris Bachalo, who did the Generation X comic back in the day. It's written by Jason Aaron. I thought it was a nice start to a new series.
Great, and then part of DC's New 52, Aquaman number 2.
Yeah, Jeff Johns, Ivan Rice. These creatures from the deep are coming up and terrorizing the coastline, and Aquaman has to go help them. Of course, Jeff Johns is still writing things about how people don't totally understand how Aquaman's powers work or what it is he does, so it's still got some humor in there too.
Sweet, and then another part of New 52, Flash, number 2.
Francis Vanderpool, Brian Buccellato. You're kind of getting both kind of an examination of how his speed powers work, how he has to think a certain way for his speed powers to be able to fully affect, and we're also getting kind of a superhero CSI, as Barry Allen crime investigator is investigating this crime that's taking place.
Cool. And then Superman number 2.
Yeah, George Perez, Jesus Marino. As you can see from the cover, Superman has to fight a villain that he cannot see. It's invisible to him. So this is very much like an old school Superman comic, but with kind of a modern twist. It's a little bit wordier than maybe your typical comic, but it gets a lot of story in there. If you're wanting to get bang for your buck, this is going to take you a little longer to read than your average comic. But some cool action and stuff in there as well. So I've enjoyed the Superman reboot.
Great. And then Incredible Hulk, number 1.
Yeah, we'll wrap this up with the Shattered Heroes, Jason Aaron, Mark Silvestri, who you remember from Top Cow.
Yep.
This has got Hulk and Banner are split into 2. The Hulk is in sort of the Mole Man Subterranea, kind of doing a Conan Barbarian type thing, whereas Banner is doing experiments. He's got some other things going on. So leading up to what they're calling sort of a Banner versus Hulk thing. A lot of action, good looking book.
Cool. What's your pick?
Man, good week. I'm going to say, just in honor of you, I'll pick Wolverine and the X-Men.
I was going to say, that's what I have to go with.
Yeah, Wolverine and the X-Men.
But Wolverine and the X-Men, it was a great comic.
All right, so hey, go check that out, and then we'll be back next week. We'll have more comic book and movie news. So For Kyle Roberts, I'm Matt Price. Thanks for watching.